Hey you guys, it's Peter. Welcome to my channel. Peter likes books. Okay, so I was sitting around today and I was like, I don't know what to do a video about. I mean, like, I have so many videos to do that I could do, but I didn't want to pick any of them. I don't know why. So anyway, I put out on Twitter, I was like, do you guys have any suggestions for videos that I should do? And I got two. I got the unpopular opinions book tag, which I've already done. So this would be like round 2.0 is what Graham at Mega Man Chief Fan said. And then I also got a lot of requests for me to do the books I'll probably never read, which tag, and I've never done that one. So I was like, well, this is kind of a mix between both, because I think that my opinions about books I'll probably never read are not gonna be real popular. So let's just get right into this. But listen, don't you want the reality? Don't you want my truth? You can't handle the truth. Probably I can't, and I don't really want to know. So let's just get right into this. This is also literally the world's shortest tag I've ever seen in my entire life. There's 5 questions. And it was, the original tag is by Little Spider 9, and I will link her channel and the video below. So please go follow her. She linked a lot of good people, and we'll just get right into that. Okay, so the first question is a really hyped book you're not interested in reading. Okay. I can't believe I'm going to say this as a YouTuber. As a YouTuber, oh my God. I have absolutely no desire to read Joey Graceffa's Children of Eden, okay? I just don't. I mean, I know it was probably wonderfully created by a ghostwriter and all that kind of stuff, and it looks incredible, and the video trailer for it is amazing, and I love Joey Graceffa, and I love his videos, but I just can't get with all that, okay? Just because you're a world-famous YouTuber and everybody loves you and you're beautiful and you do all that kind of stuff does not mean that you're the world's greatest writer. I don't really love fantasy anyway, and I have no desire to read that book. So that's just my 2 cents. A lot of people seem to love it, and hey, have at your gig, okay? But that's just not for me. I just don't have any desire to read it. Number 2, a series you won't be starting or you won't be finishing. And for me, and this is where it begins with the most unpopular opinions, okay? For me, that will be Ransom Riggs, The Home for Miss Peregrine's Children, or Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. And I just totally botched that title. I was so bored with this book, you guys. I literally could hardly get through the book. My husband and I watched the movie and we only got halfway through it. I didn't think the movie or the book were good. I don't understand the hype about this. I know so many people love it. I think the pictures are cool, okay? But it really very much reminds me of like a John Green kind of spin. I don't know, like, there's so many great authors that I love out there that don't get as hyped as this, like John Corey Whaley, that I don't understand. And John Corey Whaley writes a lot in this kind of vein, that I don't understand why, and Sean David Hutchinson, who kind of like does a mix between the weird and the normal. I don't understand why this book has gotten so much attention. Like, I mean, it's not even that different of an idea, really, you know? And one of my very best friends from high school, she reads all of young adult, and she's a school teacher, and she said, you are going to love Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. It took me like 2 months to get through. I did not love it, so I won't be reading the rest. I don't need to know about the Library of Souls or the Chamber of Secrets, but that's Harry Potter, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, we won't be finding out about all that, and I don't really care. I don't even remember the characters' names in it. So anyway, okay, I just really wanted to see the kids do the special tricks in the movie, and it wasn't even that cool. Next question. Everybody's like, unsubscribe, we don't agree with you. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. A classic that you're just not interested in reading. Okay. So my undergraduate degree is in creative writing and film studies, and because of that I had to read so much literature for my undergraduate program, and I took an entire class on Victorian literature. I have literally no desire to read any more Victorian literature ever in my entire life, you know? And also, I don't really want to read anything of that era of like Jane Eyre, and I haven't read Jane Eyre, or, you know, like any of those sisters and all that kind. I don't need to read any of that kind of stuff. I know people love those books. My mother loved those books. I know they're phenomenal books. I will probably watch the movies at some point, but I just can't even get with that. There's so many things I want to read that I don't want to read all that, you know? And I have to be honest with you, it was really hard for me for a lot of years when I got out of college to kind of be like, it's okay to read stuff that's not like college approved. You know what I mean? Like, I took an entire class on Toni Morrison, and I read the collected works of Toni Morrison. Phenomenal class, right? But like when I got out of that class, I remember we talked so much about the importance of reading and writing with intention that like it was really hard for me to pick up a book that I even this and just read something like this and enjoy it, you know? So I read what I want to read now. I do not read things that I feel like I should. And like a lot of the classics, I'm just not that stoked about, so I don't. I probably would love it if I read it, you know? Okay, next question. Any genres you never read? Like, I almost never read hard fantasy. Is that even what it's called? Like, I never do. Like, and those Piers Anthony, like, science fiction books intimidate the hell out of me. Like, I never read those books, okay? I can't get down with them. I just don't. And, so yeah, it was so funny because I was just thinking about a series I will probably never read. When I am in the bookstore, if anybody has read these series and really likes them, let me know. But it's the Ladies Detective Club. Like, those look so interesting to me, but I literally for like 10 years have looked at them and have never picked one up. So that's probably another series going back that I would never read. But anyway, I just don't like hard fantasy. To be honest with you, it's very confusing to me, and unless I listen to it in an audible book or audiobook, like it just goes way over my head and I miss all kinds of stuff, and the names are different and I'm just so confused, you know? All right, and then the last question, a book on your shelves you'll probably never actually read. I also have it on Audible, so I don't know. Everybody said they really liked it. Maybe I'll try to read it this summer. But that's A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. And I've heard amazing things about this book. I've also heard not so amazing things about this book. Based on the people that really liked this book, I actually think I would love it. The people that loved The Dinner by Herman Koch loved this book. And I loved that book last year, and I can't wait to see the movie, even though he walked out of his own movie. Did you know that? The writer of The Dinner walked out of his own movie that they made about it. But I guess I thought this was a lot longer than it is. It's like 800 pages. I can do that. So maybe I will read it this summer, but I also have it on Audible, and it's like 35 hours. No, ma'am, who has that much time to listen to an Audible book? I like the 6 to 10 hour books on Audible. 11's even pushing it for me, sometimes 13. I'm like, But anyway, so yeah, but I've heard really good things about this book. If you guys have read this, do you like it? I will not be convinced on, here, let's do a little thumbnail. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. So peculiar. The pictures, though, even. Everybody's like, well, you have to see the pictures to really appreciate it. I looked at the pictures. It didn't change my opinion all that much. Anyway. So, what are some books that you guys just were not enthralled with? And let me know in the comment section. I think not. Let me know other videos that you would like me to do, other tag videos, because I love doing tag videos, and I haven't done a whole bunch in a long time. So, yeah, I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye.